What is your purpose of being as a human being in this world? Of what relevance are you? There is no human being that is made by God, by the Supreme Being, that is designed to be of no relevance to other human beings. It is your obligation and your duty and your personal assignment to yourself, to God, and to the society to be able to find out your area of relevance and your area of purpose of being. If the purpose of a thing is not known and is not understood and established, then abuse is inevitable. So if you know your purpose of being and the essence of your being, then you be more careful how you spend your time, how you spend your energy, how you utilize your brain, how you utilize the resources available to you. If you know the relevance of your being and your purpose in this life, you will not go into substance use, substance abuse, and you will not live a careless life, because you know you are rendering yourself useless, purposeless, and of no value. And that is a deep insult to your personal well-being. And that's why the journey starts from your self-concept. Who are you? Who am I? Why am I here? What can I do? What can I achieve? How can I be of value to myself, to my family, to my community, to the society? How can I impact the next person that is around the corner, that comes across my path on daily basis? So being able to positively affect the lives of people that come across your path on daily basis, that is what we're talking about. You have to be a being of value, creating and exuding aura of grace and impact. That is why you are here. You are a man of impact, a being of a lady of value. Please don't allow anybody or anything to tell you otherwise. You are a VIP. Like we teach in education, every child is important. Every child is a VIP. So when I get to the classroom to teach, I let the students know every one of you is important. If I'm teaching you, I used to teach chemistry. If I teach you a topic, I expect everyone in the class to understand what I'm talking about. And if you don't understand everything at all, at least you have to have a take home. That's why we do assignments and we do class work, class assessment. At the end of the day, what's an atom? What's an element? We have metals and non-metals and metalloids. You should be able to say something. You need to give me at least one example of a non-metal. Then I know you. So, but you are in a class of 10 students and 8 are catching up and 2 are not catching on, and you leave those 2. It's not done that way. And also learn in broadcasting when I went for production that when you are on air, you don't speak as if you are speaking to the whole world. You speak as if you are speaking to an individual. You don't say my listeners, my listener, my viewer. So everyone is considered adjudged to be relevant, to be important, to be of value. So you are the one that will now tell the world that you don't have value, you don't have relevance. That is why under the law of man and God, we have the principle of fundamental human rights, that everyone has a right to live, a right to association, a right to express oneself, a right to travel, a right to move, a right to eat, a right to live, a right to quality education. And that is why in many governments of the world, they try to say that even no matter how the level of the economy, the first basic education, the elementary, must be made affordable and available to every child. So you can see. So your ability to ensure that majorly in every interaction, there's a positive trade-off. As you are going there, are going out to gain something from somebody will be able to gain something positive from you. That is a trade-off. Even ordinary smile, hello, good morning, how are you today? God bless you. I wish you have a relevant day. That smile, that gentle voice, that voice of appreciation, that voice of relevance, counting that person relevant. Maybe it's the bus conductor or the driver or the passenger or fellow passenger or somebody you meet by the roadside. That's what I like about our culture here in the southwest Nigeria. Yoruba land. They call it Ile Kaaro Ojire. Everyone you meet on the way, whether you know them before or not, they say good morning, Yoruba. Ẹ káàárọ̀, ṣé àlàáfíà ni? That good morning, how are you doing? Wishing you a blessed, nice day. That is the spirit. Everyone is relevant. So no matter how minute. So learn to operate with this principle also of economy of words. Let your words be few. But make sure your words are positive as much as possible, as much as practicable. Make sure your words are uplifting. It's better to keep quiet than to say something that is wrong. Don't just speak for speaking's sake. That's why I say speech is silver, silence is golden. So on the island of relevancy, by God's grace, you'll be found relevant. If you can't be found to be relevant in so many phases, at least there should be a particular field in which you have some degree of relevance, maybe comparative advantage or competitive advantage. So consciously try to develop yours, try to study something, you know something. Also in Ekwe, we say no child is an ignoramus. That is, this one doesn't know anything, this one is numbskull. No. Everybody knows something. It's just for to give that person opportunity to be able to express him or herself. So I respectively ask you, what is it that you are good at that may be relevant to the next person that you come across along your path? Is it emotional intelligence you are good at? Or pacification, you know how to pacify? That's why you go and read the Bible in Romans chapter 12. We say everyone is gifted. Some people are gifted in philanthropy. Some are gifted in counseling. Some are gifted in some other forms of giving. Some are gifted in administration. Some are gifted in management. Some are gifted in speech modulation. So just pray to God that as I'm going into this week, Father, Lord, let me be able to operate to some level of relevancy to my fellow human beings. Let my words count. Let my actions add value to the people that come across my path this week. Okay? So once again, you're reflecting with Nisinuga Reflections. Here we talk about things that touch the heart. We reflect on life matter, things that touch people's life. Because you and I are here to live a happy life, not a morose or sober life or dejected life. Every life is of value. That's why the Bible says, when God made everything, it was good. Talk less of human being. We are good. It is what we pick from the environment, our attitude and responses and various reactions that bring about some of these negative things that we see around. But remember again, I go back to Michael Jackson's song, you and I should work hard to try to make the world a better place. And it starts with you. Say, look at the man in the mirror. Look at yourself. Then you can look at others differently. Start the change with you. Have a blessed week. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe Nisinuga Reflections. God bless you. Thank you once again.